or lease in the morning.
Hello and welcome to Paratalk with the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers. Paratalk podcast contains explicit language, scary content, and adult humor. Parental discretion is advised.
It's time for Paratalk, a wide-ranging discussion covering hauntings, paranormal encounters, UFOs, cryptids, and true crime. With your host, Stephen Brown, and your East Tennessee Ghost Seekers, Steve Wiseman, Andrea Brown, Elsie Adams, Jesse Arms, Amy Sharp, Justin Howard, and me, Mike Howard. To join in the discussion, email etgsparatalk@gmail.com. And now, it's time for Paratalk.
All right, guys. It is Saturday, April 10th, 2021, in the year of our Lord.
What happened in 1986?
I'm still rocking 1999. Just saying. I party like it's 1999. That's it.
Do you really?
I do.
Is that because you have the...
Well, see, your party and my party in 1999 were completely different.
Well, my party right now is definitely not like my 1999.
I think that's a 1990 cup.
It is like a 1990 cup.
That you're drinking that quart of wine out of.
I'm trying to finish my box wine.
Oh, my God. Dude, that's like, what, 16 ounces of wine in that?
The way it's fluted.
I don't care. It's still 16 ounces.
No, it's like 10.
Okay, that's a 16-ounce bottle.
Yes.
17-ounce bottle.
16.9.
17-ounce bottle. And it's wider at the top than that bottle
Barely.
is around. That's a 16-ounce glass. Don't look up. God.
Well, guzzle the wine, then pour the water in there. See
Let's see if it holds it. I guarantee it does.
Well, I still have more wine in the box, so...
Oh, so there you go. You can chug that.
You don't chug wine. Come on. Unless it's Boone's Farm.
Then you chug it both ways.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I'd say that one's a little more stout than Boone's Farm.
A little bit.
Yeah. Is that something that Mike brought you? Mm-mm. Oh, no. He brought you bottle wine. He didn't bring you box wine.
No, this is that really fancy barefoot.
Shoot, she probably feels barefoot about halfway through that glass.
Just ask me halfway through.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, actually, you'll be able to tell once I start reading halfway through.
Yeah. You're exactly right.
Welcome all of our new people.
Yeah,
I see a bunch of new people in here.
A bunch of new names in here.
Mel from what is it, New Zealand? Yes.
Nice.
Welcome.
Nice.
And we got our old faithfuls in there.
Yes, we have
Hockey Man, Sarmenti,
Popsky,
Betsy
Boo's in the house. I don't see Rodent.
Not yet. Maybe he's working.
Maybe one of his snakes got him.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Damn it, Rodent's been ate by a snake. Oh, see, now you offended Hockey Man. He said old? Old?
Who's old?
You said our old favorites, and...
I'm not saying like old as an age. Come on, you know better than that.
Yeah.
Well, he had a pregnant snake. Oh.
That's true.
There you go.
I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw that. So he's being a midwife to his...
Oh, maybe she had the babies.
boa.
Baby snakes.
Yeah.
They're cute.
He's being
in a box.
He's being midwife to his boa. Yeah.
The boa's midwife. That should be a new show.
Yeah. Call the boa's midwife. It'll be on Animal Planet.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
There we go.
Yeah.
And another one.
So, since we were on here last, which was
forever ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Right after we did our last live, I released the Waverly Hills video, and it's got quite a few views already.
Yes, and if you haven't checked it out, please go check it out.
Yeah, there's a link to it inside the pod notes from the last podcast, and there'll be one in this one as well. And eventually, I'm going to have to get the password back from you, Steve, because I can't get it to load on our YouTube page.
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah,
He's holding it hostage.
Yeah, he's holding the password hostage, and I can't get the new video up. But it's on mine, so check it out. Really, really good video, I thought.
It's definitely it's full length.
Oh, yeah. It's 2 hours, 17 minutes long. It's full length.
Betsy saw it in the first half a few nights ago. Heck yeah. It's 2 hours and 17 minutes. So grab your popcorn, get a couple drinks, and sit back and relax and watch it.
Or do like Andrea, grab your pork rinds and a box of wine. So.
Yes, starring Elsie Adams.
Yes, starring Elsie Adams. Yeah, alone in the body shoot.
Yeah.
And he did good.
He did fantastic. Super proud of him.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I was so amazed at all the EVPs that we caught that night.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is there was far more than you included in the video.
Yes, there are. And
some bitch would have been 72 hours long.
Oh my God, dude. I would still be editing. I would still be trying to pull up. I would be filming shit in the house, just throw EVPs to.
And I'm just going to throw this out there. You know, whoever watches that, please ignore the camouflage pants on my fat butt, because I had no idea how they would glow.
You didn't know they would look like PJs?
They totally look. I'm walking around in pajamas, so
it totally looks like you're wearing PJs.
But I swear it's just a pair of joggers. But they were camouflage and they glow. They were so glow in the dark.
Yeah. I know Justin, he was like, oh my gosh, your pants look so badass.
Yeah, no. Yeah. they accentuated way too horribly.
Well, see, the thing is, if you would have stood next to like, I don't know, a zebra, you would have blended in parts.
My intentions was to be unseen. And it completely backfired.
Or if you took a black pen and shake the ink out of it on a piece of poster board and let her lay down, you would not know where her legs were.
Nope.
So, Minty, that is absolutely correct. Glowing butt. Yes, I had the glowing butt.
Yes, totally did.
In camo form.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Won't do that again.
So,
but see, we either, usually for females, it's like black pants or something comfortable. Yeah, leggings? No, it makes you look like you have nothing on. We experienced that from the Octagon Mansion video. Yeah, don't wear black leggings. So from now on, it's jeans for me.
Yeah, so if you want to see Mandy and Katie from the Totally Weird and Twisted podcast investigate with us with no pants on.
It only appears like they have no pants.
Check out the Octagon. It's up to your own discretion. You can choose to say whether they have pants on or whether they don't. Just watch the Octagon Mansion video.
They're so going to kill you.
You can see Mandy and Katie investigate with no pants.
Right.
No pants.
So, anywho.
We've been talking about this certain location since we started the podcast.
Oh, dude, you're giving that up in the early parts of the show.
Yeah, I pretty much, I believe I mentioned it just about every episode.
Yeah. And just before we even mention this location, anybody that's in the chat room right now, that if you can name a location that we have mentioned every podcast almost,
we'll give you a shout out.
We will do something special for you. I'll think of some shit. I don't know. I'll think of something. But yeah, I'll give you a couple of minutes here while we talk amongst ourselves, while we do our intro. Did someone already get it?
Yes. No. Okay. No. Sorry. We're already going there.
Nope. Not Waverly, not Octagon. No, it's a place that we haven't been to lately.
No, it's in America.
Yes, it's in America. It's a place we haven't been to lately. A place Steve was addicted to. That'll be your hint.
Not OSPA.
So I'm going to do the intros real quick so the new people in the chat room know who we are and you guys think about it. Me. I'm Steven of Paratalk, Talking. Welcome to my semicircle table. Joining me this week, to my right, the Duke of Hell, Mr. Steve Wiseman.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, buddy? Have we got a winner yet?
I'm going to give it to Betsy.
Yeah, I think she got it. Yep. Yeah, she totally got it.
Yeah.
And to my left, my sweet little goblet of wine drinking wife, Miss Andrea Brown. What's up?
Hello.
How are you?
Just peachy.
You'll be peachy in about another 8 ounces, it looks like.
Shut up.
All right, guys. Yeah, and that's it this week. It's just us. It's
just the three of us.
Just the three of us, yeah. Amy is out. Mike is acting. Elsie.
It's probably fighting fires.
Or playing with his motorcycle.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Or fighting fires on his motorcycle.
Ooh. Ghost Rider.
No, he creates fire.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to give this one to Betsy. Betsy totally got it. It is the Morse Mill Hotel. So,
yes.
Steve.
Yes.
Tell everyone what happened this week about Morse Mill Motel.
Well, I'm sitting there yesterday, paying some bills, reading my emails, and I come across an email. It said Patrick, in Story. So I open it up and holy shit, it's Patrick Sheehan, the owner of Morse Mill Hotel.
Coinky dink?
Coinky dink or not?
I think not.
But, just the heading of the email was, Story. And then underneath of it, it just says, how are you doing? Question mark. So I emailed him back, and told him how much, I talk about that place on the podcast. And he said, well, you need to bring your team out. But, so I emailed him back and, we corresponded a couple times back and forth. So he's going to try and, make it happen for us and possibly a 2-night stay.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just one of those weird situations where, you just don't, out of the blue, we've talked about the Morse Mill and wanting to go back. And it's not like you've been in contact with this person.
I haven't talked to him since probably 2010, 2011.
See, right there, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then, ta-da, hey, bud.
Yeah, and they've got it all, put back together. It's an operating B&B. Mm-hmm. They've got, I think, 3 rooms downstairs with all California king beds, and they got a couple rooms upstairs. I cannot wait to hear back from with a cost, if there is one, because we might just get in there for nothing.
Right.
Which would be amazing.
I mean, either way.
Yeah,
I think it'd be worth it.
Oh, I'm so ready to go back. Like I wrote in the email, this last email, I talked to him. I said, I can't wait to see the girl. I said, I feel like that place is a part of me from all the time that I've spent in there.
Yeah, dude. 13 times. Yeah. That's a lot of fucking times inside of a place that you don't own.
Yeah, exactly.
Or work at, Yeah.
Yeah.
We had, 20-something times at Hales over, 7 months. But we were helping work there, to help with the tours and all that. That was just 13 times straight up investigating. And not to mention the times you'd go there and stay multiple days at a time.
By myself.
By yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that. No, thank you. No. No, that place, it's a different beast. It is a different
I'm
beast.
looking forward to it.
Are you, though?
I
Are
am.
you?
Oh, no, I am. I am looking forward to it because I've heard so much about it. And, you know, I want to see. I want to see
Right.
what it's about.
I was asking Steven yesterday, if we were to get out there, which one of us in the crew would handle the place the worst. And my guess, with the
Let's
way
see if she guesses.
Okay.
Yeah. Who do you think the
It would affect the worst or
that
the most
marshmallow would have the most effect on?
besides me.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah.
It would definitely affect
Yeah.
Mike the worst.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like we were talking, like the last few investigations,
Oh, Mike's,
everything's hit Mike pretty hard.
it's almost like he has something similar to what you do. And now that it's not just you, they have somebody else to go to.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, he's receptive. I'm going to get him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got more meat on his bones.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Fresh meat? I think so.
Oh, I like Chinese. Oh, no, wait, sorry,
Japanese.
Japanese. I like Japanese.
I thought he
kill
was
you.
I
Asian.
get you. But,
That is fantastic, though. I'm excited.
yeah. And another big thing that's going on, guys, we have 3 weeks until episode 100. 3 more weeks. Yes, Andrea.
Okay.
I can count.
I'm glad you can.
Oh, I didn't drink that vat of wine. Okay.
Well, it's not quite a vat. It's half a vat.
Yes. So Sarmenti in the chat room says, serious question. Have you guys seen many things? You guys have seen many things, but have you ever seen an actual demon? No.
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 Now, we've seen like what would be considered like actions or repercussions from what we know to be demons, but an actual demon, no.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we had to have an exorcism performed because of demonic activity, in Knoxville.
Yeah.
And I just see on here in the chat room,
Pertwee's in.
Pertwee says, we're in Knoxville. You guys do any local ghost tours? We actually do not anymore. What, Steve was passed by possessed. Is that what it says? I don't have my glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hockey man.
And then he said possessed.
Yeah.
Are you possessed, Hockey Man?
I think he's drinking.
Are you drinking like me?
He probably is.
He's probably drinking the hard stuff,
But no.
Smirnoff.
like the fancy stuff.
Smirnoff Ice.
Yes and yes. I'm drinking that Zima.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
You are hitting the 90s. Son of a bitch. I feel like I should play some like Color Me Bad or something.
No, you know what you need to do is break out some DMX. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Where's my Rough Riders at?
Yeah. See, I never was a rap fan.
Ah,
so.
Truly. Are you drinking Truly?
Aw,
He is my favorite.
hockey man. I didn't even know he had a vagina.
He doesn't.
Just ribbing you, buddy. Just ribbing you. Oh, he said psych.
Oh, come on.
He pulled out some
He
90s.
did.
He pulled out some 90s with
Psych.
some psych. All right. So, episode 100 coming up in 3 weeks. You guys be in the chat room that night.
Don't worry. We'll let you know ahead of time.
Yeah, like, an hour before. And
We like to prepare everybody an hour ahead.
and
Go.
go. Yeah. Be in the chat room now. But
Right meow.
2 giveaways that night. You have to be in the chat room to win. And I'm telling you guys, it's free stuff. You wanna receive free stuff. I want to receive this free stuff.
I want free stuff.
I like free stuff.
Especially this free stuff.
You want to know
I
why?
want to receive
Because
this.
it's free.
Yes. Yeah, because this free stuff,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
not free for
We're
us.
starting to sound like that stupid commercial.
Free.
Free.
Free. God, that's so
Free.
stupid. Oh, stop.
Free stuff.
You remember it though.
That's true. I actually don't remember who it is though.
It's free.
No. Is it TurboTax?
Probably.
I don't remember.
Probably.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a very bad commercial and very annoying.
But yeah, be in the chat room that night because we will be giving away. We will have 2 giveaways that night, and it'll be going to someone in the chat room. So you don't want to miss out on that. All right.
We're going to be able to afford international shipping.
Well,
we'll figure
if
it
an
out.
international person wins, I will
make it work.
I will make it happen. Yes. So, being in New Zealand, I never get free stuff. Postage from overseas sucks. Dude, I'm telling you, if you win that night,
We'll
I
figure
will
something
make
out.
sure that it happens. Yeah. I may be an asshole, but I'm not a lying asshole.
He'll swim it to you.
I'll swim it to you. I sure as fuck won't fly it to you.
If I could, I'd get him to fly
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, we need to mention one other thing real quick before we get started in this. So, Andrea's
Nope.
No?
We're not going there yet.
not going there yet?
No,
Okay.
it's
keeping
not
it
official.
quiet?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
all
not
right.
official yet.
All right. Yeah. All right. So we'll be quiet about that, and that'll be big things to come later.
Yeah.
So, and
I hear a
What?
4-wheeler.
I
Wow, that is loud.
That is
That's
a-
Elsie.
Is it?
That's Elsie.
That's his bike.
I told you he's on his motorcycle. Is it?
Nope,
Yeah.
it kept going.
No.
Okay, if he
Elsie!
actually, you know,
Howard!
I should probably go check because I locked the back door.
Okay. Yeah. You go check. So,
Most women always have the back door locked.
that ain't no lie. That ain't no lie. Yeah, it's like, dude, we'll be laying in bed and I'll roll over to her and she's like, what? Yeah, it's like a karate chop. Oh. Yeah, sorry, Betsy. Yeah, got to do the cliffhanger. I didn't know that it wasn't official yet, so I have to keep my mouth shut. But as soon as we find out something for sure about this big cliffhanger, we will let everyone here know first because it's going to be awesome. No. I didn't think it was because it just went back down the road. Yeah. All right.
But it's okay because Hayden got scratched by the cat.
That's awesome. Sweet. Is there blood?
No, I don't think so.
That's not a scratch. Then.
That's not a scratch then. There needs to be blood.
Okay.
There should be blood.
Lots of it.
Lots of blood.
That poor kid has already lost a lot of blood from baseball. Come on.
Halloween.
Oh God, please.
Free.
You know what? I'm done.
All right. So let's get this episode started since we're 26 minutes in.
Okay.
All right, Andrea,
Yes.
tell us about the evil eye.
Was that your dramatic entrance to this story?
All right, good dude.
Tell us about the evil eye.
Yeah.
That is so bad. So anyway, the evil eye is a specific type of magical curse. It is believed to cause harm, illness, and even death. The evil eye is a specific type of magical curse. It is believed to cause, harm. Everyone gets a dirty look now and then, and we usually think little of it, especially if we deserved it. I'm sure several of us have received an evil eye. For most of us, it is soon shrugged off, but in many places, belief in the evil eye is taken very seriously and requires immediate action to avoid harm. The evil eye is a human look believed to cause harm to someone or something, and the supernatural harm may come in the form of a minor misfortune or a more serious disease, injury, even death. Folklorist Alan Dundes, in his edited volume, The Evil Eye, a Casebook, notes that the victim's good fortune, good health, or good looks, or unguarded comments about them, invite or provoke an attack by someone with the evil eye. Symptoms of illness caused by the evil eye include loss of appetite, excessive yawning. Oh, we just had to pause on
shit,
that
Steve.
one.
I think
Damn.
Somebody gave you the evil eye.
things just got real.
Hiccups,
Things just
I
got
don't get the hiccups.
vomiting, and fever.
No.
If the object attacked is a cow, its milk may dry up. If it's a plant or fruit tree, it may suddenly wither and die.
Is that how you get powdered milk from a cow that received the evil eye?
Possibly.
Nice.
We are still trying to determine that.
It's crazy how they get it in the box.
Right?
Yeah.
We may never know.
We may
The
never
evil eye is also said to cause a number of other maladies, including insomnia, fatigue, depression, and diarrhea. In many places, disease is considered a magical as well as medical issue, and the reason a given person succumbs to a malady may be attributed to a curse instead of a random chance or exposure to a virus. It can even affect objects and buildings. The evil eye cast upon a vehicle may break down irreparably, while a house so cursed may soon develop a leaky roof or an insect infestation. Just about anything that goes wrong may be blamed on the power of the evil eye. So, the evil eye in history.
Mm-hmm.
The evil eye is well known throughout history. It is mentioned in ancient Greek and Roman texts, as well as in many famous literary works, including the Bible, such as Proverbs 23:6, which says, "Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats." The Quran and Shakespeare's plays. Though belief in the evil eye is widespread, it's not universal. In 1976, a cross-cultural survey by folklorist John Roberts found that 36% of cultures believed in the evil eye. The evil eye is essentially a specific type of magical curse and has its roots in magical thinking and superstition. Let's say that a person experiences bad luck, ill health, an accident, or some unexplained calamity, perhaps a drought or an infectious disease.
So is that a magical spell possibly cast upon them? Like,
that sounds too pretty to be a magical curse.
I know it says magical spell. It didn't sound too magical.
That was a bit dainty.
Yeah.
Before
You have a magical curse on you.
God. You so cheesy. Before science could explain weather patterns and germ theory, any bad event for which there was not an obvious cause might be blamed on a curse. Curses, including the evil eye, are an answer to the age-old question of why bad things happen to good people. Eyes are said to have special powers. They are said to be the gateway to a person's soul. Shifting eyes are said to subtly betray liars, while a steady gaze may be endearing or menacing depending on the circumstances. So if I look at you like, is this endearing or menacing?
That's menacing as hell.
That's totally menacing. Yeah.
Okay, and this?
That's
scary.
delightful.
Okay.
That's scary.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, see, this is when those cameras would come into play.
Yeah.
So an eye contact can create an intensely personal connection.
Where's Justin when you need him?
I know,
Right.
right?
Whether between lovers or superiors and subordinates. Glaring or intense staring can convey power and authority over another. And of course, actors use their eyes to convey a wide range of emotions, including love, hate, disgust, boredom, scorn, surprise, and envy. In fact, it is the last emotion, jealousy, that underlies the evil eye's cultural association with magic. Belief in the power of the eye is so powerful that any eye affliction has come to suggest evil and bad luck. People who are cross-eyed, have uncontrollable eye twitches or spasms, a condition called blepharospasm, or who merely have a prominent squint, have been shunned and feared as provoking bad luck, especially among those who work in dangerous occupations such as fishing and mining. Similarly, those with unusually close-set eyes or eyes of different colors were often suspected of having the evil eye. See, I'm afraid that this would end up being like conveyed as an evil eye when really it's my WTF.
Yeah.
When I get that my little frown line right there, I'm like,
Either that
When
or,
you get the ass between your eyes?
yeah,
or,
that's my WTF. I'm like,
or it means the sun shining.
that too. I squint
I wear sunglasses.
at night.
At night.
Yeah. So babies and children are said to be especially susceptible to harm from the evil eye. And in many countries, including Greece, Romania, and India, praising a child publicly is sometimes considered taboo, for the compliment will draw the attention of the evil eye. In order to ward off the evil eye, parents of a thoughtlessly praised child may ask the person who gave the compliment to immediately spit in the child's face. What? How dare you? Please don't compliment my child. Spit in my kid's face. Because the momentarily exalted youngster has been brought down a peg, any harm by the evil eye is unnecessary. This spittle salve is harmless, yet insulting enough to negate the compliment. Who has the evil eye? Maybe you do. Many believe that bad intentions is not necessary and that some people can cast an evil eye without even knowing it. If one person is believed to have the evil eye, other members of his or her family are often treated with suspicion, and any children are assumed to have the curse as well.
Okay, and this next section, this will help Happy Vegan out.
Okay.
Happy Vegan was just wondering, said, I think I might be cursed by the evil eye. Any cure? So.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
So the best way to deal with the evil eye is to avoid it in the first place.
There you go.
So don't look in anybody's eyes. No eye contact.
Fucked up. You're going to die. Sorry.
You done messed up, AA Ron. The method varies by culture, geographic region, and personal preference. In Latin America, the evil eye is known as mal de ojo. Mal de ojo. And belief in it is especially widespread in rural areas. In Puerto Rico, for example, newborns are often given a good luck charm called an esbache to protect them from the evil eye. Amulets can be worn to deter the evil eye, often using the color blue, symbolizing heaven or godliness, and an eye symbol. Charms, potions, and spells can also be prepared. Garlic can be used to deter the evil eye and vampires, and some believe that just saying the word garlic offers protection.
Have you tried that? Have you screamed the word garlic?
Often, those who believe they have been harmed by the evil eye will seek out shamans, witch doctors, psychics, or other spiritual healers to remove the curse. There are several ways to cure mal de ojo. One traditional method for Mexico involves the use of a raw egg. The egg, a universal symbol of purity and birth, is said to absorb evil energies as it passes over the forehead and prone body of the victim.
All right. Before you read on about this. We've done this. And Happy Vegan, if you were being serious about this is something you can actually try. Take an egg and set it out and let it get room temperature. And then take that egg and rub it around you, just
like hover over
your face.
The face, the head, over the top of the head, the back of the head.
Arms, legs.
And it's better to have somebody there
to do it
for you so they can get every part of your body. So the egg is then broken over a bowl of water and the resulting forms closely examined for any unusual shapes. An oval or eye shape seen in the yolk or whites is said to indicate that the evil eye's power has been successfully removed from the victim. Some claim that the gender of the person who cast the evil eye can be determined from the shapes. It is tempting to view the evil eye as an ancient, discredited belief that plays no role in our 21st century world. Instead, as folklorist Dundas noted, we should keep in mind that the evil eye is not some old-fashioned superstitious belief of interest solely to antiquarians. The evil eye continues to be a powerful factor affecting the behavior of countless millions of people throughout the world. Though belief in the evil eye can be a harmless superstition, it can also be dangerous in some circumstances. Anytime one person believes that another has harmed them, whether naturally or supernaturally, intentionally or accidentally, there is the potential for deadly retribution. Like other accused witches and sorcerers over the centuries, many people have been attacked, beaten, and killed for casting an evil eye.
Wow. That's some serious shit.
That's crazy. What is the difference between the evil eye and the stank eye?
I think it's the position of your head.
Oh,
Yeah.
so don't do this.
Right.
Why did I just like get a glimpse of what was his name? Loke Dog or something from Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like, brace yourself, fool. You know, and his eyes all stuck out like Andrea's just did.
I didn't go out that far.
He went pretty close. Pretty damn close. Yeah.
He damn near hit me over here.
Yeah. And you are at least 6 feet away from him.
Social
More.
distancing.
Yes.
More.
But yeah. So Happy Vegan says my husband eats eggs. I will let him examine the egg. So yeah, I mean, all you gotta do is
Like Sarmenti's comment.
what's Sarmenti say?
Use that excuse in court. Your Honor, he gave me the evil eyes, so I had to shoot him.
Yes. Yes. I was
He
protecting.
cursed me with the evil eye.
I was protecting my entire family. So
That's funny.
But yeah, just have your husband hover the egg over your body and then crack it and drop the egg
but
into the water.
Don't let him eat that one.
Don't eat that egg.
Don't eat that egg. Don't eat the egg after it's been like
No.
hovered over the body. No.
And dropped in water.
Because, I mean, if in fact this is valid,
Legit.
if this is legit, and the egg is removing the negative energy, you're opening it up. If somebody eats that, they're basically eating that negative energy.
Yeah.
So whatever negative energy they have is going to be multiplied with the negative energy that came out of the egg.
And who knows what effect an evil egg can have on your intestines.
Oh, God.
You will have hellacious shits for a month.
Them's are the worst deviled eggs ever.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to fucking do that. No, don't eat the evil egg.
Hey, they're smart. They're not going to do that. We got smart listeners.
I'm glad.
We do.
Because I know some dumbasses that would eat that egg.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. My cousin ain't in the chat room tonight this week.
He hasn't been for
Several weeks. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. I mean, and the egg thing we've actually used.
And we did, and it was very interesting to see
Very interesting.
how what we were told was the negative energy, how it formed
Yes.
out of the whites. It was crazy
Yeah.
how it looks.
Yeah. And it's not there's not a certain pattern that it goes to
No.
when you drop it in there. Each one of ours was totally different. And it was weird. It was
Yeah.
totally weird.
Are you yoking?
I egg you not.
I don't yoke about eggs. I do not yoke about eggs. All right.
good times.
Yeah, great times. So everybody that listens, you guys know what Totally Weird and Twisted.
Why, yes, it is.
What? Are they in here?
I don't know. Are they?
I haven't seen him.
Betsy, that's another podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, Totally Weird and Twisted. That's our friends.
Oh, yeah. It's totally weird.
Yeah. Totally Weird and Twisted.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Do
So-
you know these guys? Yeah. They're both totally weird and twisted.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a funny. It was a funny.
They're running slow. They've been working on the kitchen.
Oh, my God.
So sorry.
Dude,
I've had him busy.
she's about killed us the last 3 days.
My eyes are still crossed.
Or is it an evil eye? I don't know. I'm not looking.
Fuck it, I'm going that way. Yeah, Andrea's worked our ass off. We're doing a poor man's remodel on the kitchen, and so she's working our ass off. Yeah.
And I've been going to baseball games, so
Yeah, she's been sitting on bleachers while we've been working our ass off.
5 games in 3 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Anyone that listens knows that I'm, how was it described a couple weeks ago? A para nerd.
yes,
Sure.
Yeah.
you're
I'm
very much a para nerd.
I am a para
If
nerd.
that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Is that what they call
That's
it?
what the kids are calling it now. But, so I like everything in the paranormal field. It's not just the ghost stuff that we investigate that I'm interested in. It's everything. And, it's nice to know that I'm not the only one
that believes in fairies.
Hey, they're real. They're fucking real. No. But there's a lot of people out there that believe in all different aspects of the paranormal. And there's a lot of famous people that believe in all different aspects of the paranormal.
Just 13 of them.
13 of them
that we have listed. That we have
list.
listed.
But a big one for me is aliens. And Steve's the same way. Steve sat outside with me at night, and we've watched to see if we can see anything.
No, I've seen shit when I was a kid.
Yeah. And see, I've never seen anything, but I want to. The one evening sitting out here, I thought I did, and I'm still not convinced I didn't.
Right. And see, I thought I've seen something sitting out back here, when we were watching the movie out.
That's when I saw it, was that night, because I mentioned it to you that night.
What's funny about you saying that is that you thought you saw something and you wanted to believe that you saw something. And that's what I talked to one of my friends about our previous investigation and all that. And she kept saying, I kept, like, I would see something or hear something, and I kept second guessing myself. Did I hear that? Did I see that? And it was almost like that whole, she saw something, but that skeptic kept popping up and was like,
it was this.
But did you really? Because she was like the whole night, I kept seeing some, stuff out of the corner of my eye and things that, I would hear things, but I'm like, but did I hear that? So it's that whole skeptic part of, if you ever second guess yourself after seeing something, chances are it's that skeptic part of your mind that's saying, did you really though?
Right.
And the possibility of you actually seeing something is true. You just have a skeptical mind.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I remember growing up, my uncle, Trevor's dad, totally into
Is that
everything.
his name, Trevor's dad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's first and middle name.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Trevor's dad.
Yes.
Trevor's
that's
dad.
his name. Uncle Trevor's dad. But he was all into aliens. He watched everything. I remember watching, the very first Alien movie, with him, and it terrified me, because I was young, and shit,
Right.
that was a scary movie.
Oh, yeah.
When you were freaking what, 10 years old.
Yeah.
Fuck that, But he was all into everything sci-fi and alien. And I guess that's where I got it from.
That is totally where you got it.
Yeah. Because the movie you make fun of me the most about, Chud.
Yeah.
I watched that with him.
I think that was just a fond bonding moment, memory that you had, and you just can't let go of that. Because it's not a good movie.
It's a wonderful movie.
So not a good movie.
It should have won many, many, many awards.
Yes, it should have. Yes,
Yeah,
it should have.
No.
And especially Bud the Chud.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I'm done. See ya.
You have been done 9 times tonight already.
I have.
You're almost done with that glass.
I was going to say, she's about done with that glass.
About done with that quart of wine over there from the box of wine.
Not really that strong, actually.
Well, maybe you should just chug it.
I'm not chugging wine.
But,
I am fancy over here.
to go back on what you were saying about the skeptical mind thing,
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think a lot of people, they see something, and that part of their mind, maybe that's what controls the fear in their body, and it's saying, "Oh hell, no, you didn't see that."
That is a very good.
That's a very good point.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
But
Yeah.
you actually see it, but that part of your brain say, "No, fuck no."
Yeah.
Right.
You didn't see that shit.
Yeah.
We're going back to Disneyland. Come on.
That was a shooting star,
La La Land
motherfucker.
for you.
That is a shooting star. That's all that was.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
And I'm curious. Sarmenti said that they only saw one UFO type thing when they were in the military. I mean, when you actually were in the military, was that like, did you discuss this with people, or was it just so happened to happen while you were in the military?
Right. Yeah. I'd like to know that. Yes, share and like. But
I just read that, Betsy.
Betsy's.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I mean, I want to believe that doesn't scare me. But the thought
The
of
fourth kind scared the crap out of
The
you. So
fourth
what makes you
kind
think
did
that if you
scare me.
actually
Me too.
So what makes you think that if you saw a UFO and that part of your brain is saying, no, because I remember what happened when you watched the fourth kind. So no, that's not real.
right, that's possible. I mean, the fourth kind. Now, take a poll in the chat room if you've seen the fourth kind. Did that movie not scare the shit out of you?
It was a great movie. It did not scare the shit out of me though.
Yeah, you're messed up in the head. Your mama dropped you, didn't she?
Probably.
She's an alien.
She's an alien.
Maybe because
Son of a
there's a
bitch.
lot of scary movies that don't scare me. I've told you that. We've
Yeah.
discussed this. I mean, creepy, yeah, but like, oh my god, yeah, no.
Yeah. All right, Andrea.
Okay, Sarmenti saw what looked like a very large UFO hiding in the clouds, watching our line of ships during operations.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So just hovering in like one location, not just
That
moving
is
slowly.
Fantastic. So multiple people saw this, but obviously it wasn't like
And obviously
discussed amongst the
Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere.
right.
Yeah, because, and, you know, that's just like Betsy Boo. She said, and why else do we need a Space Force?
Because she also said her dad and brother claimed to have seen a UFO morph.
Yeah.
You know, and just in the past 3 years alone, you know, the U.S. government has been more open about talking about UFOs and, you know,
Yep.
the sightings that the military pilots are having, airline pilots. I mean,
Because it's really hard to hide this stuff now.
it's hard to hide
Yeah.
the truth. There's
Yeah,
just
there's
too much
cameras
video.
everywhere.
Yeah.
There's cameras everywhere.
Everybody has a camera.
Yeah. Sarmenti said we all saw it and went back to work. It's like, ooh, look at that. Awesome. And here we go.
Yeah.
Back to work. That
Yeah. See.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
pew, pew, pew.
But yeah, I mean, there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, big cities have cameras on every street corner recording everything that goes on.
But there's not too many sightings in big cities. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, but you know what my theory on that?
Can't see past the buildings.
Well, that
the
and
lights
the
from the
lights.
outside. Yeah.
Right.
When you were in a city, even Knoxville, like in the city of Knoxville, if it could be a very clear night,
And
You ain't
stars.
seeing nothing.
Yeah,
you can't see anything because of all the
anything.
lights.
Yeah.
But if you come out into BFE out here,
Oh, yeah, stars everywhere.
we got it.
Yeah.
So we could like go and lay out in the field. Not that I would because, you know, coyotes.
Yeah.
But we could, and who knows what we'd see.
Yeah, true.
All right. So where I was going with this, you know, it's not just me and Steve that are interested in aliens and UFOs, but there's several very famous people.
13 of them to be in fact.
13 of them from this article alone.
Yes.
Some of them, whatever, you know, sure, I believe what you say. But some of them, they make you go, okay, that's a prominent person.
Right.
Like this very first one right here. Very first one. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill believed in aliens. Yes. It says history remembers Winston Churchill for his political powers and his leadership during a complex time in Britain's history. But in a relatively unknown part of the statesman's legacy, one in which he confronted an idea of alien civilizations, was recently uncovered. Churchill penned an 11-page essay on alien life in 1939, revealing his curiosity about the universe, outlining the definitions of life and its most important ingredients. I, for one, am not... Oh, wait, let me start over there. I've kind of fucked up. I, for one, am not
That's why I do the reading.
so immensely impressed by the success we are making of our own civilization. I'm having to back up away from the paper so I can read it.
Oh, he forgot his goggles.
Yeah, I did. Of our own civilization, here that I am prepared to think that...
Never wears his goggles.
I don't. That we are only spot in this immense universe which contains living, thinking creatures. He wrote on the newly uncovered essay, or that we are the highest type of mental and physical development which has ever appeared in this vast compass of space and time. So, even Winston Churchill thought there's got to be something else out there besides just us. And I think he was actually praying that we wasn't the smartest ones out there.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I'm amongst a bunch of dumb shits.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, all right, Andrea, who else?
Sure, you don't want to take this one?
You want to take this one, Steve?
I'll take the next one.
Okay. Khloe Kardashian. It can be hard keeping up with the Kardashians' exploits, but when it comes to aliens, at least one member of the famous family is a believer. In 2015, Khloe Kardashian saw strange lights in the sky and tweeted, "Kendall and I are spazzing out. Hashtag UFO." Though the U.S. Navy later said the unusual lights were part of a pre-planned missile test, Kardashian stuck to her guns. What do we expect people to say? Obviously, they are going to say it's a meteor shower. I'm such a conspiracy theorist. Let me enjoy this, she responded.
Wow. It was like I was sitting here with Khloe Kardashian.
I know it, right?
Yes.
I know it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Hashtag UFO.
Gag me with a spoon.
Or as we used to say when I was younger.
Gag her with a spoon.
Gag me with a recyclable plastic spoon.
Take a 2-liter Coke bottle.
Oh my God. You ain't right.
All right.
Moving along.
I do have my goggles, and I'm going to do my best.
Okay.
I'm literally cross-eyed today. Our next one is Hillary Clinton.
What?
Yes. Like I said a little bit ago, I think she is an alien.
That's very possible.
But Hillary Clinton has a long political history advocating for children and families, gender equality, and health care reform. But in 2016, during her bid to secure the Democratic nomination for president, Clinton turned her attention to the paranormal. In a radio interview and then later on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Clinton said she wants to review files about UFOs in the mysterious Area 51 site in Nevada and make them public. I would like us to go into those files and hopefully make as much of that public as possible, she told Kimmel. If there's nothing there, let's tell the people there's nothing there. Area 51, located about 80 miles northwest of Las Vegas in the Nevada desert, is a restricted military outpost that is part of the Edwards Air Force Base. It has been the site of a number of stealthy military programs, and this secrecy has, in part, fueled conspiracy theorists who claim that scientists at the facility are reverse engineering alien technology from UFO crashes. In 2013, declassified CIA documents detailed some of Area 51's history, revealing the site's role in testing spy planes such as the U-2. There was no mention of aliens or UFOs in the declassified files.
No mention.
Dum, dum, dum.
Dum, dum, dum. Okay.
Interesting.
Very. So this next person, I don't know who they are.
One of them boy band people.
I guess so. What is it?
Zayn Malik.
Zayn Malik. Singer Zayn Malik told Glamour in July 2016 that the first time he realized he wanted to leave the boy band One Direction
Yes.
and go solo was after a paranormal encounter. An alien spoke to me in a dream, he told the magazine. Malik is in a relationship with model Gigi Hadid, right? Is that Gigi Hadid?
It is.
Gigi Hadid.
Hadid.
Yeah.
She's a
Hadid.
model.
Yes.
She's a model.
A model.
Does she talk like the Kardashians?
I don't know.
Okay. Who recently posed for a space-themed photo spread for Harper's Bazaar. My boyfriend's really into aliens. Hadid told the interviewer for Harper's Bazaar during the photo shoot at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. And since Andrea's texting, I'll go ahead.
I'm not texting. I'm responding.
Okay. I'll go ahead and take the next one because it's Gigi Hadid. It's always better when two people in a relationship are on the same page about important issues. For model Gigi Hadid and her boyfriend, singer Zayn Malik, their shared beliefs in aliens make them a match made in the cosmos. In a recent space-themed photo spread for Harper's Bazaar, Hadid posed at the controls of a spacecraft in front of massive rockets and rocket engines. I'm sorry, I just took that to a whole new different kind of rocket. And what's made to look like the lunar surface. In the Harper's Bazaar interview, Hadid revealed that she and Malik both believe that life exists beyond Earth. My boyfriend's really into aliens, she told the magazine. She told the magazine that about when I was reading it.
Yeah, I know.
Same. Yeah. All right.
Next up is Ariana Grande. Singer Ariana Grande has described herself as obsessed with aliens, and in a 2013 interview with Complex magazine, a pop powerhouse said, "We'd be so stupid to believe we are the only people here." Grande's music video for the song Break Free featured her battling aliens and dancing on a spaceship. But Grande told Complex she has never seen a real extraterrestrial, though she said she did have a ghost and demon experience once at a haunted castle in Kansas City.
Really?
I know what castle she's talking about, too. I don't remember the name of it, but I've seen it.
The castle in Kansas City, that would be the
Limp Mansion?
Limp Mansion. Yeah, Limp Mansion. Yeah. I've actually been in there when I went to visit Dad. He took me there, and it was a museum at that point, and the place is massive. Like the ceilings inside the rooms, they flew an artist over from Paris, and he painted murals on every ceiling on the first floor. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful. And now they actually let you rent it out for paranormal investigations. So
yeah, they have for years.
Yeah. But, all right, before we go on to this next one, because this next one is awesome, let's take a quick break and let Andrea tell everybody about our buddy Josh Bender and everything that he has going on. So you guys stay with us. We'll be back in just a couple minutes.
So many people spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars on that perfect infrared camera, hoping to catch that epic paranormal shot or simply to document their nighttime escapades, only to pair it up with an IR illuminator that gives off a hot spot in the center of the frame and performs subpar for their camera's capabilities. We did the same thing. Let me save you some time and money spent on multiple IR lights with one name, Deadlight. Created from the minds of Josh Bender and Justin Brown, who are also paranormal investigators, the Deadlight is the elite light to add to your camera arsenal. We have tested the Deadlight and illuminated areas up to 300 feet away. Did I mention these lights are built like a tank? Super durable and sturdy construction. Josh builds each Deadlight to meet your needs and is in constant contact during the building process. So forget the other lights out there and go straight to the best. You can check out the complete line of Deadlights on Facebook at Deadlight LLC. Justin and Josh are constantly exploring new features to add to the Deadlights. ETGS will never use another light in the field, simply because nothing else compares. Get your Deadlight today and you too can light up the night.
You're listening to Paranormal Talk with East and Seco Seekers, a new perspective in Paranormal Talk Radio.
You're listening to Paratalk. If you have a question or an experience to share, email us at etgsparatalk@gmail.com or call 865-264-0448. And now, back to Paratalk.
All right, guys, we're back. And let me just real quick before we get back into these stories, the Deadlight that Andrea does that little ad for at the beginning of the little commercial break there. If you want to see that in action, check out Revisiting the Past, a Waverly Hills Paranormal Investigation. That's on YouTube right now. You will see the Deadlight in full action during that video.
And you can tell which one it is.
Oh, you can totally tell which one it is. Totally tell which one it is.
It's like, oh, that's so dark. Oh,
that's
look at
not.
that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, check out the Deadlight. And if you're in the paranormal field and you want to get your very own Deadlight, reach out to Josh at...
You can't have any. They're all mine.
But reach out to Josh at Deadlight LLC on Facebook. And like Andrea said in the bumper, he is in contact with you the entire time he's building the light.
Yes, Sarmenti.
But
yes,
don't think that you're going to get it right now, because you're not.
He's recovered. Well, he just recently recovered from.
Well, he's always backed up though.
Well, he is.
Always.
He is.
Built by hand.
Yes.
He's always backed up, but he's been even more backed up because he's recovered from surgery.
Yeah. But you're looking at probably 2 to 3 months delay on getting your light. So if you think that 3 months from now you're going to need a Deadlight,
Jump on it.
Jump on it now and go ahead and shoot a message now. And the cool thing is you don't pay for that light until he gets it finished and it's ready to ship.
And even if you don't need one, get one.
Yeah, get one. Yeah,
No, just to see in the dark.
yeah. Tell him that Steve, and Andrea from East to Sea Ghost Seekers and Paratalk said for you to get a light because you need it in your life.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Now back to alien talk. So, Steve.
Yes.
Who else believes in aliens that is fucking cool?
This is pretty cool. He's one of my favorite directors. Film director Ridley Scott is no stranger to the concept of alien invasions and hostile encounters with extraterrestrials. His 1979, holy shit, I am old. His 1979 movie Alien explored the scary concept of an aggressive extraterrestrial that targets the crew of a spaceship. The film spawned a franchise with 3 sequels and 2 prequels, including Alien Covenant, which opens in theaters in the U.S. on May 19th, 2017. I guess it's an old article.
Yeah.
While promoting the new film, Scott warned that hundreds of alien species are out there and cautioned that humans likely won't fare well if these comic interlopers ever decide to pay a visit to Earth. If you are stupid enough to challenge them, you will be taken out in 3 seconds, Scott told Agence France Press.
All right.
Yes. Love Ridley Scott. Love the aliens movies. Like I said, gave me nightmares. Love them.
I can't say that I saw the original when it came out because I wasn't born.
You know, everybody likes a little ass. Nobody likes a smart ass. God.
I got a lot of ass.
Everybody
so.
likes me.
Did you not hear what she just said?
I didn't. I was reading.
Yeah. She said that, she goes, I can't say that I saw it when it first came out because I wasn't born yet.
You see what this is?
No, I can't.
Evil
I'm
eye.
I'm not looking.
No, this is a stank eye.
This tank guy.
Yeah, so real quick, I want to answer, said the name was Mel?
Yes.
Okay. I want to answer Mel's question. Said that she just started listening to us last week. And thank you, number one. Thank you.
Yes.
We hope you enjoy the show. We try to be funny and talk serious and all that at the same time to just keep everybody's interest. And it's hard for me
hope
to be,
you enjoy it.
And it's hard for me to be serious all the freaking time. So, but you ask if we do anything before a ghost hunt to protect ourselves. Do we carry crystals, do blessings, or anything like that? Actually, the only thing we really do before an investigation is, go over the game plan.
And depending on the location, prayer does help.
Yeah. usually if we go into a bad spot, then where did you get that?
Amy gave it to me.
What? She didn't give us one.
I need the good vibes here.
Oh, you've got like 3 ounces of good vibes left in that freaking 16-ounce mug there. But usually if we go into a bad location, then Amy does cleanse us when we leave. But other than that, no. I mean, and, unfortunately, Steve's paid for that.
Yes. Yes, I have.
Yeah. Steve has been attacked at home after an investigation, and not by a physical intruder.
No, definitely not. Well, it got physical.
It got physical, but I mean, it wasn't someone.
It wasn't a human.
No. So.
Superhuman.
Yeah, it was different, but yeah. But now, yeah, we do cleansings after.
We have our oracle that helps us.
Yeah, she's our oracle. Maybe next week she'll be back with us.
I hope so.
Yeah, we haven't
miss
seen
her.
her. We haven't seen her in 2 weeks.
Yeah, there is one thing I pray before every investigation, and that's that I hope no team member had Mexican.
Yeah, we do that prayer. Yeah. Please God, don't let them be extremely gassy and give us phantom smells all night.
Now chili dogs are another one, and that was
Yes.
experienced at Octagon.
Yes.
I'm ready to go back there too.
Don't worry,
Don't
just
worry,
a few
it's coming up.
months.
No.
It's coming up. But yeah, so that's what we do.
Yep.
And if we hope you enjoy the podcast. We hope you continue to listen.
Yeah, check out our previous ones.
Yeah, check out. There's plenty for you to listen to. But we try to record on Fridays usually, but we're in the middle of baseball season right now, and there's usually games every Friday night. So that's why we're kind of being pushed back to Saturdays for now.
But just through the end of the month.
Yeah. Then we'll hopefully be back on Fridays at 8 o'clock. All right. Next one. Is it my turn?
Jillian Anderson.
Yes. Go ahead. Because I can't focus. My arms aren't that long. Leave me alone.
Here.
Shit.
Let me help you.
Yeah,
Okay.
now it's just dots.
All right. Jillian Anderson. Actress Jillian Anderson is best known for playing FBI special agent Dana Scully on the hit sci-fi series The X-Files. But while Anderson spent 9 seasons investigating paranormal phenomena on the small screen, does she believe in aliens in real life? I do to the degree that the universe is obviously vast, and the thought that we are the only planet full of living beings doesn't make sense, Anderson said in an interview with The Guardian in 2012. That doesn't necessarily mean that there are aliens, but there could be. If we're talking about an advancement of technology, that they'd be potentially further along than us as inconceivable as their existence. So I wouldn't rule it out.
So she believes. She believes.
I mean, she worked on X-Files forever,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
she kind of had a
Yeah.
heads
So,
up.
I mean, you see that I want to believe poster,
Yeah.
she believes.
You know what's funny about the X-Files? Just a side note.
That theme music scared Tyler when he was a little boy.
Really?
Oh my gosh. Because my dad watched it religiously, and Tyler was a little, like toddler, and he could not stand the music. It scared him. It terrified him. So if anytime he heard the whistle or somebody whistle it or the music, he'd start screaming and crying. And
Wow.
it was hilarious.
That's funny. That's funny. All right, Steve. Who else believes in aliens?
Well, I will get to that person. In a 2014 interview with GQ, pop star Katy Perry spoke about her wide range of beliefs. I see everything through a spiritual lens, she told GQ. I believe in a lot of astrology. I believe in aliens. I look up into the stars and I imagine, how self-important are we to think that we are the only life form? At the time, Perry said she might even take her questions about alien life to the then President Barack Obama. I mean, if my relationship with Obama gets any better, I'm going to ask him that question. It just hasn't been appropriate yet.
And it appears she never made it that far.
Right.
Or it didn't get released.
Ooh.
She may have asked.
You never know.
And it just didn't get released.
That is true.
Yeah. So we were moving from American Idol to The Voice.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
So, Andrea, tell us what Nick Jonas thinks about aliens.
In an interview with the British talk show The Morning, singer Nick Jonas described his own close encounter. I was in my backyard in LA and I looked up at the sky and saw 3 flying saucers, Jonas said. I looked at my friend and said, "Are you seeing this or am I losing my mind?" Jonas said he looked online and saw 3 similar reports from 2 weeks earlier. The U.S. Navy later claimed responsibility for the seemingly out-of-this-world display, saying that the lights were from a Trident missile test. But Jonas had other ideas. "I'm obsessed with UFO stuff in general, so I'm all over this," Jonas said. "That blue light freaks me out in the best way possible."
I like that. I like that. Yeah. So he believes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just gained a little bit of respect for Nick Jonas.
I mean, Nick seems... He seems actually kind of cool.
Yeah, from what I've seen.
Yeah. He's out of his poppy ways.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember, Steve, when we worked at the Alcoa store, there was a girl, she was probably 12. Her and her mom used to come in all the time and get photos developed where they were traveling all up and down the East Coast following the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, wow.
My niece did that with One Direction.
Really?
Yes.
So she may know this little Malik kid that we were talking about.
Oh, yeah,
Probably.
she knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I think Sarmenti debunked the Navy's...
Oh, he just did. Trident missiles don't glow blue. All right. Well, somebody needs to contact Nick Jonas and let him know that that was a UFO that he witnessed that
Yep.
morning.
I'll call him as soon as we're done.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah. You have Blake's number, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a hold of Blake and let him get a hold of Nick and tell him to call into Paratalk, and we'll talk to him next week. All righty. So,
Wouldn't you shit if you did?
oh, that would be some shit.
That'd be
Wait,
cool
what?
as hell.
What? Make sure.
Who?
Let me know if it's really you. Play shit.
It's the Jonas Brothers!
Let me know it's really you. Play shitty guitar.
That's horrible.
That's the truth.
No.
Did you see that video that went around the internet of him? It was at a Grammys or something, and he picks up this guitar and goes to play the guitar solo, and it's like on one string, and it's like 2 different locations on the fretboard, and he messed it up, and then took the guitar off and set it down.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Embarrassing.
It's kind of funny. All right. So from aliens, we're moving on to reading Beyond the Veil, paranormal book recommendations from the pros. So Andrea
This is for all my readers out there.
I'll wait for it to come on tape.
Tape.
I'll wait for the movie
I'll wait for the book on tape.
Oh my gosh.
with Nick Jonas reading it.
Nick Jonas reading it. Him and Katy Perry.
There we go.
Yeah. But no, Andrea went online and she found this article that has a bunch of books that the paranormal investigators you see on TV that they recommend you read for, I guess, like instructions in the field and just good reads.
Just good reads.
All right.
So don't cross. Let's see. Let me start this off by saying, don't cross the streams. Never take your hands off a Ouija board without first saying goodbye. The undead has to be invited in. Kill it with fire. Shoot it in the head. Wolfman's got nards.
Love that movie.
When it comes to the entertainment of the unexplained or paranormal pop culture, humans live in a world or worlds populated by all manner of preternatural, supernatural, otherworldly, and extra-dimensional phenomena. But entertainment also tells us that there are rules that bring order to the abnormal, whether it's a ghost or demon, alien or Sasquatch, werewolf or vampire, or even a troll or fairy.
Told you fairies are real.
Yet behind every silver bullet solution that makes it into a script, there is typically a wealth of academic study that's both complicated and sometimes contradictory. From folklore to grimoire anthropology to parapsychology, researchers have attempted to document and take a serious look at topics slightly askew from the norm. They are the real-world counterparts of Dr. Spangler, Dr. Van Helsing, and Father Merrin. And perhaps unlike those fictional experts, many researchers would likely tell you the more they read up on these topics, the clearer it becomes there is more unknown than known and more theories than rules.
Okay, wait, pause. So you're telling me Dr. Van Helsing was not real? I don't believe that. I do not believe that. That movie was an autobiography.
I'm not going to argue with that.
That movie was an autobiography.
So with that in mind, we reached out to a few notable figures and esteemed colleagues within the paranormal community to offer reading suggestions that go beyond what pop culture tells us about the unexplained. The following list is a guide for those inspired by the movies and TV shows to take a longer look through the veil, under the bed, at the stars, and into the forest. First up, we have Amy Bruni, host and executive producer of the Travel Channel's Kindred Spirits, author of Life with the Afterlife.
You know, I honestly did not know that she had a book out.
Really?
Yeah, did not know.
I actually did.
Did you?
Yes, I have not read it, but I do know.
Did, like, you knew before you printed up this article?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I follow her on Twitter.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, I guess she got two books, because she's the author of Life with the Afterlife and then the book that she's getting ready to read about. Right?
No,
this is her recommendation.
Oh.
Yeah, Amy Bruni recommends the book ESP, Hauntings and Poltergeist, a parapsychologist handbook by Lloyd Auerbach. While I think it's highly important to have a library of paranormal books and to form your own research and investigative methodologies, I almost always recommend Lloyd Auerbach's ESP, Hauntings and Poltergeist, a parapsychologist handbook, as a must-have. It was published in 1986 and is widely cited as one of the books that inspired many of today's most well-known investigators to investigate the way they do. A good number of Lloyd's methods and theories still ring true, as well as his healthy dose of skepticism. It's not the type of investigation you see on television, that's for sure, but it's got some great ideas to help distinguish between what could be an actual haunting versus a perceived haunting. And you can actually buy this book on Amazon.
Awesome. And it's called ESP, Hauntings and Poltergeist.
Yes.
A parapsychologist handbook.
Yep.
We may need to add these books to.
I'm all about it. I'm actually gonna start looking for these.
There's one that you're gonna come up on here later that definitely I want to add this one.
I'm gonna put these all in wherever they're available in my cart.
Awesome.
So you.
All right. You want to take the next one?
I'll take it. Our next recommendation comes from Grant Wilson, host and executive producer of A&E's Ghost Hunters. And the book is called Morphic Resonance and the Presence of the Past, The Memory of Nature by Rupert Sheldrake. Damn, that's a long-ass title.
It really is.
Rupert Sheldrake, Ph.D. and former research fellow of the Royal Society, guides us through his journeys to discover if our memories exist outside ourselves and how that idea could affect our view on how the entire universe operates. Sheldrake gently opens the mind to this idea with solid thinking, educated speculation, and sound experimentation. More than just mental exercise, his theory proposes that all self-organizing systems, from crystals to human society, share a common memory which guides their collective form and behavior. Basically, the more people learn something, the easier it is for others to learn, which, if true, would have huge implications in the field of paranormal research, not to mention the fields of biology, chemistry, physics, psychology, and sociology. If our memories are collectively shared and stored outside our own brains, are ghosts simply some sort of manifestation of shared memories? I recommend this book to anyone looking to draw their mind out of the box we so comfortably live in and reshape how we think about, well, pretty much everything. And you can buy Presence of the Past on Amazon as well.
Nice. All right, the next book comes from Jeff Belanger, author, writer, researcher for Ghost Adventures, host of New England Legends podcast and TV series. And he has actually 2 books that he's recommending. The first one is Confessions of a Ghost Hunter by Harry Price.
Oh my gosh, I so want to read this.
So, published in London in 1936, this is a must-read to see how far the paranormal investigation has come and how little it has actually changed in almost a century. In the book, Harry Price, who was born in 1881 and died in 1948, explores some of his most favorite cases, how to test a spirit medium, spirit photography, and he delves into his methods of investigating, including equipment, trigger objects, interviews, and theories. Harry Price is the original ghost hunter. And that was a long freaking time ago. So, yeah, I can see that. His second book that he recommends is Ghost, True Encounters with the World Beyond by Hans Holzer. This is the one that I have to get, even if I will never read it.
I'll read it for you.
Yes, you can read it to me at night when I'm going to bed.
Okay.
That would be great.
Bedtime Stories by Andrea.
Yes.
Ghost.
That
Ghost.
sounds
True Encounters with
fantastic.
the World Beyond.
Yes.
By Hans Holzer.
All right. Parapsychologist Hans Holzer, born 1920, died 2009, helped usher the paranormal into the mainstream with many of his books and media appearances. Originally published in 1997, Holzer profiles some of his favorite cases and the first-hand experiences encountered by the witnesses he interviewed. By 97, Holzer had reached the age and point of his career where he had believed he pretty much had everything figured out. Though I don't agree with all of his theories on ideas on the afterlife, I tip my hat at his confidence on spelling out the unknown. And you can buy Ghost, True Encounters in the World on Amazon. And for you guys that dig the TV version of this, you can actually check out the Holzer Files on Discovery Plus.
And if you can do me a favor, everyone, whether you watch it or not, get on Twitter, get on social media, and please beg Discovery Plus and Travel Channel to bring them back for season 3. They are actually not even, they're possibly not considering a season 3. And I would absolutely hate to see the rest of Hans Holzer's
Files.
His files just not get touched, because they're just so incredible.
Dave Schrader and Shane Pittman and Cindy Kaza, they're going in and they're reopening up Hans's files with help of his daughter, Alexandria, and going out and reinvestigating these investigations that Hans did. And the show is amazing.
It really is. It's probably one of the best out there right now.
And Dave Schrader,
he's amazing.
The lead investigator, he investigates with such respect.
Oh, yeah.
Such respect. And another fun fact, the whole reason I wanted to do a paranormal podcast is because of Dave Schrader.
Yep.
From listening to Darkness Radio. So, yeah, my hat's tipped to Dave Schrader any day of the week. The man is awesome.
He is.
And real quick, before we go on to the next one, Betsy Boo goes, dude, I think she saw Zach. Dude, I just found out Marilyn Monroe and JFK were messing around. And the weird thing is JFK was really into aliens, and there was a theory that he shared secrets, and they both ended up dead. Conspiracy. Ooh. Interesting.
Very possible.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right, Andrea.
Next up is Bryce Johnson, actor, co-host, Bigfoot Collectors Club podcast.
And another show, Expedition Bigfoot. If you have not seen Expedition Bigfoot, check it out. It's amazing.
First book, or his book recommended, was Where the Footprints End, High Strangeness and the Bigfoot Phenomenon, Volume 1, Folklore, by Joshua Cutchin and Timothy Renner. Talk about a long title.
Yeah.
What in the hell is really going on with Bigfoot? Is this just a flesh and blood creature like most think, or is there something more paranormal taking place? It's a great question, and one that Kutchin and Renner, both outside the box thinkers, tackle head on. It's hard to deny that these guys are onto something, and after having read it, I don't think that I can ever go back to thinking that Sasquatch is just an unconfirmed North American wood ape. Instead, what if the big guy or gal is more like a wilderness poltergeist? A wildnegeist, if you will. A term coined by the authors, and while the term does not exactly roll off the tongue, it certainly could help explain the strange lights and orbs, sudden dematerialization, telepathic mind speak, and the countless varieties of size, shape, and colors reported with Bigfoot sightings. Books like the aforementioned are an integral piece of the puzzle if we ever wish to get to the bottom of what is really taking place on this strange planet of ours. And perhaps what Valley did for the UFO phenomenon, Kutchin and Renner could do for the Bigfoot phenomenon. Overall rating, 4 big feet out of 5. You can buy Where the Footprint Ends on Amazon.
4 big feet out of 5, huh?
Yep.
Nice.
It's a word.
It's a word.
They're big feet. Multiple Bigfoots is big feet.
Wow. So we've had that conversation before.
We have.
Yeah,
Yeah. Totally had that conversation before. Is it Bigfoot
Big feet.
or big feet when there's more than one? Would you?
Whoa. What?
What?
What about the village where 1,000 people went missing overnight? What?
That's
Oh, is that Roanoke?
Roanoke.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That's for another podcast.
Yes.
I'll take a look at that.
Yeah.
Italy. They said Italy. Italy.
In Italy?
Oh, there's another one.
Oh, that's Pagovia. The island Pagovia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I know my shit. All right, Steve, next book.
Our suggester is Michelle Belanger, comparative religious studies author, The Dictionary of Demons, paranormal investigator, paranormal state, and portals to hell. Her first suggestion is Poltergeist by Colin Wilson. For those doing research into ghosts and the paranormal, Colin Wilson should be on your bookshelves right next to Hans Holzer. In addition to his landmark eponymous survey, The Occult, Wilson produced numerous books exploring psychic and paranormal phenomena over his decades-long career. My personal favorite is Poltergeist, which explores the concept of destructive hauntings. Extensive cross-disciplinary research is a hallmark of Wilson's work, and this book is no exception. Poltergeist includes theories about what these noisy ghosts really are, explores psychological and supernatural implications of their manifestations, and recounts numerous documented cases of the phenomena from the ancient through the modern world. Throughout the book, Wilson blends perspectives from psychology, anthropology, folklore, and mythology together with dedicated reporting of modern experiences. I keep my copy next to Harry Price's book on the same subject, Buy Poltergeist on Amazon.
That seems like an interesting read. It really does.
Yeah. And then her second book she's suggesting is called The Phantom World by Augustine Calmet. For a deeper dive into folkloric roots of many of our modern beliefs about ghosts, hauntings, and even vampires, it is worth the search to score a copy of Augustine Calmet's treatise on the apparitions of spirits and on vampires, often titled simply The Phantom World. This chunky tome covers a wide variety of hauntings, retelling experiences as they were relayed to Calmet himself, often through other members of the clergy. As a French Benedictine monk, Calmet was viewed as an authority on the supernatural and the miraculous, and although he does not apply much in the way of critical analysis to the stories he receives, the fact that he was able to record and publish these tales at all makes up for what modern readers might consider a fairly superstitious nature. As with Glanville's Pseudochismus Triumphatus, It is important to keep in mind that clergy effectively filled the role of paranormal investigators during the 16th, 17th, and 18th centuries, collecting, verifying, and disseminating the accounts of their parishioners. Without their writings, credulous as they may in hindsight seem, we would have little access to any record of these strange and frightful encounters. Calmet's work is of special value because it is one of the first treatises to collect a wide variety of European vampire encounters, including some of the stories that have proven seminal to vampire folklore as we understand it today. Somebody's going to have to take her third one. I'm done.
You can buy The Phantom World on Amazon. Huh? Oh. Demoniality by Lodovico Sinistrari. The final volume I would recommend for modern investigators is a slim treatise produced by another member of the European clergy, this time a Francian priest by the name of Lodovico Sinistrari. Sinistrari. Sinistrari is arguably where we derived most of our beliefs about incubus and succubus demons. And he collects both his theories on these creatures and several compelling tales in his book, Demoniality. Sorry, it took me a second. It is a quick.
She's finished the wine, guys.
I have, actually.
She's finished the wine.
It is a quick and fun read. If, like me, learning about demons is your definition of fun. By
Demoniality.
There we go. On Amazon.
All right. So our next one is Richard Eastep, author of Haunted Healthcare and Travel Channel's Paranormal Night Shift. And then just another fun fact that Paranormal Night Shift, it also has, oh my gosh, Dave Schrader's buddy from Darkness Radio, Tim. Oh my God, I forgot his last name. It's Tim from Darkness Radio. He's also on Paranormal Night Shift. I'll remember it in a minute or after we get done. And I'll sit in there and I'll scream out his last name and it'll sound weird. But all right. So the book that he recommends is This House is Haunted by Guy Lyon Playfair. And this is really, really interesting. Just, I'll finish up that thought when I get done reading this. But this is very interesting. This House is Haunted by Guy Lyon Playfair. In a field that is chock full of sensational books, Guy Lyon Playfair's This House is Haunted is a breath of fresh air. One of the few comprehensive accounts of poltergeist-type haunting that runs from the very first incident through to the end. Playfair's book is a masterclass on how to investigate the paranormal. There's no drama, no theatricality. Seasoned investigator Playfair and his partner Maurice Gross for the Society of help me with that word, Andrea.
Sorry.
Maurice Gross.
Psychical
research. We can't talk tonight.
And I'm the only one drinking.
Okay, but I'm going on very little sleep for like 3 days.
Same.
Examine the strange goings-ons in a small house in Enfield with a critical eye, always seeking out the rational explanations and debunking whenever they can. This House is Haunted works on a pre-returning narrative, but also contains a wreath of information.
Wealth
of information for today's paranormal enthusiasts, such as it deserves a much wider audience. Buy This House is Haunted on Amazon. So, This House is Haunted.
Yes.
This is actually the case that Conjuring 2 is based on.
Which we just watched
before we did the podcast tonight. It's the case that the Warrens took claim to and wasn't there. Well, Ed went there and Guy Lyon Playfair made him leave.
The Enfield haunting.
Yes, the Enfield haunting. So,
am I finishing this up because you guys can't read?
Yes.
I'll leave it to the drunk one. Brian Kano, paranormal investigator, Travel Channel's Paranormal Caught on Camera. He recommends the Encyclopedia of Ghosts and Spirits by Rosemary Ellen Guiley. To me, this is a must-have in any serious paranormal library. It references an impressive amount of material, and I often use it. There may be a name or concept that sounds familiar to me, and when I need a refresher, it's the first time I reach for. Invariably, as I turn the pages, I get sucked in and end up delving into many other entries. It's like an academic supernatural choose-your-own adventure. You can buy the Encyclopedia of Ghosts and Spirits on Amazon. And it seems like you can buy, all these books on Amazon, which is fan-freaking-tastic.
It really does. Amazon is your one-stop shop for books and everything else.
He also recommends How to Hunt Ghosts, a practical guide by Joshua P. Warren. This gem of a guide is perfect for anyone looking to get their feet wet in paranormal investigating. It is thoughtful, comprehensive, and delivers the necessary information for anyone to begin doing the work while walking the fine line between skepticism and belief. I've recommended it many times over the years, and the guide has held up to this day. You can also buy How to Hunt Ghosts, a practical guide on Amazon.
Where?
Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah. What? Amazon. Next up, we have Ryan Sprague. He's author, podcast host of Somewhere in the Skies, and co-host of Mysteries Decoded on the CW. He recommends Communion by Whitley Strieber. In the 1980s, author Whitley Strieber was best known for his horror novels such as The Hunger and Wolfen. But below the surface of his fictional works was a story so visceral and bizarre that it would change the course of his career thereafter. This was the 1987 bestseller Communion. Many are familiar with the now famous book cover of a beige-colored alien with big black orbital eyes. But the contents of the book is what truly stays with readers. The story of a man struggling with fractured memories of being taken in the night by what he calls visitors and experimented on. The raw and traumatic string of events is what packs the biggest punch in the book. But even stronger are the bigger questions to be asked of this supposedly true story. If we are not alone and we are being visited, what do these visitors want? And to what lengths will they go to for their true agenda? Communion is well written, brutally honest, terrifying, beautiful, and profound in the most alien of ways. It ushered in the alien abduction controversy for many years to come and has ingrained itself into the annals of both pop culture and UFO history forever.
Interesting.
You can also buy this on Amazon.
Where?
Where can we get that?
Amazon.
Okay. Amazon needs to pay us some money for as much time as we've mentioned this shit.
There's a way that can happen.
We're on there. But nobody buys anything that we talk about.
Seriously, y'all. We can post every single link, like a link to all these, and you just click through that link that we get you.
And we get 2 cents.
Yes.
We get like half a cent.
Sweet.
But, yeah.
All right. Next up is Lynn S. McNeil, PhD. Folklorist, author, legend tripping, a contemporary legend case book. They suggest aliens, ghosts, and cults. Legend.
Are they more than one?
I don't know if Lynn is a female or male. I think it's probably a female because it ends with an E.
Right, it says here his perspective.
I haven't read it down. Okay. No, they're talking about the author.
Oh.
Anyway, Aliens, Ghosts, and Cults, Legends We Live and Lucifer Ascending by Bill Ellis. These 2 books present a folklorist perspective on the kinds of traditions and phenomena that paranormal investigators are interested in. His perspective highlights that folklorists aren't looking to debunk or prove anything. They simply want to understand the cultural role that these ever-popular topics are playing. Also available on Amazon. And then we have Ty Gowan. And Ty is a paranormal investigator and involved with Haunt ME. And Ty recommends Ghost Hunter by Hans Holzer. Is that not the same one?
No.
Okay. This may not be an obscure text in paranormal circles, but that doesn't make it any less important. Holzer existed in a liminal time for the paranormal when the obscure community was in the direct center of a century-long shift between the popularity of the spiritualism of the late 1800s and its Hollywood resurgence in the mid-2000s. This book chronicles some of Holzer's cases while researching in New York City, as well as providing his commentary. This commentary is particularly important to those studying in the field. We're able to get a snapshot of what early research and curiosity were like before it was tainted by the entertainment industry. It can be a bit dry, but that's part of the appeal. The book isn't meant to dazzle or secure ratings. It might not be for everyone, but it was definitely a gateway book for me. Honorable mentions, because it's fiction, is Ghost Stories by Roald Dahl. He read 749 short stories and narrowed it down to 14 for his book. And they're great. Who knew the guy who wrote BFG was so macabre? And you can buy the Ghost Hunter book on Amazon.
Nice. And the next one is Aaron Sagers.
Yes. Last but not least, we have Aaron Sagers, who is creator of this list, I believe. ParanormalPopCulture.com, paranormal journalist, paranormal caught on camera, paranormal lockdown, co-executive producer and host of Paranormal Paparazzi, co-host Nightmarica podcast.
Yeah.
Man, you have a lengthy list there, Aaron.
Yeah.
A.A. Ron. So he recommends The Mothman Prophecies by John Keel.
Oh, amazing movie.
Have you read the book?
Amazing movie.
Let me tell you about this book, though.
Okay.
Journalist John Keel remains a giant in the paranormal field. And for me personally, he was the first person whose work I discovered that connected the dots between multiple phenomena. He's described by some as a ufologist. Sorry, that kind of that lingered. Yeah. Ufologist. But I think he's so much more. Before it was a 2002 movie that did wonders for the chapstick brand, The Mothman Prophecies was Keel's 1975 book that documented strange sightings around Point Pleasant, West Virginia, which culminated with the lethal collapse of the Silver Bridge in 1967. Yes, this book discusses the winged thing, cryptid, demon, alien, ultra-terrestrial. Eyewitnesses describe in Point Pleasant and give historical and folkloric context to it. But Keel goes deeper into the story. Though he does have his own conclusions, the author's journalistic approach and open-mindedness served as an inspiration and starting point to me within this strange world. For a second helping of Keel, I'd recommend Operation Trojan Horse. You can buy The Mothman Prophecies on Amazon.
What? Where?
Amazon.
I've never heard of it.
Yes. I'll send you a link.
Okay.
And finally, his second recommendation is A History of Ghosts, the true story of seances, mediums, ghosts, and Ghostbusters by Peter Ackroyd.
That's related to Dan.
Yes.
Notice that last name? Yes, Peter Ackroyd is the father of Dan Aykroyd, a.k.a. Ray Stantz. Ghostbusters co-writer, UFO aficionado, and entrepreneur of the metaphysically themed Crystal Head vodka.
Oh, and it's delicious.
It's amazing. Dan inherited his love of the paranormal honestly, coming from a family of prominent spiritualists. And in this book, his father discusses the Aykroyd's role in the belief system popular in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Though it can be a dry read at times, it's not a collection of spooky ghost stories. History takes the reader on a tour of an era of living room seances, mediums, charlatans, eccentric characters, and famous names. I also think there are a lot of parallels to the age of spiritualism and the one we're in now, where reality TV paranormal programming continues to be a popular genre, and many people seek life answers in the supernatural world. You can buy A History of Ghosts on Amazon.
Well, that's good to know. What is this Amazon you speak of?
It is an app and a website. You can buy pretty much everything.
Movies,
everything.
Music.
So,
like you can buy everything. I'm pretty sure.
So you're saying I can buy one of these books?
Yes.
And a K2 meter.
Yes.
and clean underwear.
Yes.
And a new Axe shower tool.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I ordered one last night.
They have everything.
They do.
You know you can go to Walmart for that. But then you have to actually
Then I have to go to Walmart. Yeah.
I understand. I got you.
Don't have to leave the house if you order
That's
from Amazon.
true. I mean, most people,
It's like I ordered my new tires online yesterday too.
Yeah.
I know. The only downfall is when you order something and you're all like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look, it's on its way. It's on its way. And it never comes.
Yeah. Well, see, I got this week. I ordered Andrea. What was it? I ordered you.
I don't know. What'd you get me?
Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yes.
Yes.
And that came in like the next day.
Yeah, I ordered it on Tuesday.
I don't remember.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
I've been gone.
Yeah, I ordered it on Tuesday or Wednesday, and it came the very next day.
Yeah. It was incredible.
But I order something for me, and it takes 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah.
Actually, these got lost.
Yeah, the headphones you're wearing right now and the ones sitting across from me for Amy to wear got lost, and I had to reorder them.
Yeah.
The new mics I bought for the cameras got lost,
Yeah.
but it worked out pretty good because Amazon sent me both of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say you only one mic actually got lost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I got two.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's kind of the good thing about Amazon.
Yeah, because they didn't ask for any
Amazon.
more money.
.com. Oh my gosh.
All right, guys.
This has been a great show. I mean, especially since I threw all these notes together.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Thanks.
Good job.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I have thoroughly enjoyed the active chat room. Thank you, everyone.
Yes. And I'm just going to throw this out there real quick, and I say I'll cut it out, but I won't because I never do. The assholes that have been coming in the chat just to talk smack and then calling in and calling in and calling in, and they're not anyone. You know?
They're bots.
Yeah, it sucks. And for you guys that's in the chat room that have to read this bullshit that they come through and
we
do,
apologize.
I apologize for that. And like, I saw the shit going on and it didn't hit me to go ahead and just block them. So you guys read a bunch of shit that I could have stopped, and I apologize to you guys for that, for not blocking it in time. But
And we just hate for you guys to have to deal with that in the chat
Yeah,
room.
all them bad words, I can't fucking deal with that shit.
it's fucking ridiculous.
I'm telling you.
God. But
I know there are plenty of jackbutts out there.
oh,
Jackbutts.
there are plenty of jackbutts out there. Yeah. Yeah. But 3 more episodes, guys.
3.
3.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I was actually going back on the calendar. Today's what, 96?
There's not even a reason to say we'll do it this date because we've already been pushed back.
Yeah, I know, because we've
So,
been
we
pushed
will-
back another week.
Yeah, we will be here when we're here.
Just keep an ear out. It's more of a surprise that way.
Yeah, but just when the week that we're going to do the 100th episode, I will blow up Facebook and letting everyone know that the 100th episode is coming up this weekend, and you guys be in
Not
the
this
chat room.
weekend, but the weekend that it comes up,
that
we'll
it
let you know.
happens. Yes, that they're not drinking as much wine as you, so they probably understood what I was.
I'm
meaning.
done with my wine. Thank you very
That's
much.
the problem.
And stay tuned to find out what happens with a possible Morse Mill visit.
Yes, definitely. Because Morse Mill is fucked up.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Freaking
Dang.
excited, man.
And the crazy thing is, you all those visits you did there, the one time I went there that blew my freaking mind. And we really don't have anything except for stuff on tapes.
Yeah. Mini DV tapes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So
Well, I think I've got
Old
some
school.
CDs.
yeah, CDs
somewhere.
that I'd burn.
Yeah.
But
So long ago.
yeah. But so it would be nice to get in there and do an investigation and be able to document it and share how amazing this location is.
I agree.
Yeah, totally would.
That's going to be a long trip.
Oh,
it's 8 hours.
Yeah, it's an 8-hour drive. Yeah.
But it's beautiful country. It's really not that bad.
No, it's not.
It goes quick. It's a nice ride. I like driving out there.
Well, that's good because you'll be driving. I'll be in the back. I'll be in the back sleeping.
What? That's
Yeah.
not like you. Sleep on a road trip?
Who? Me? Sleep on the road? No, never.
What? Oh my god.
I am a horrible passenger in the back seat.
You are.
So am I, as we found out going over the mountain.
Yeah. Steve gets sick.
I don't get sick. I just fall asleep.
Yeah. Yeah. We went out a few weeks ago to go fly the drone and get some footage out in the mountains. And
my little sports car was just going round, round,
Yeah.
round on these curves.
And then with my new glasses.
yeah, Steve had new glasses on, his Zach T. Baggins glasses, and Andrea, with her Charger, realizing that she can take those hairpin turns at 35 miles an hour.
But my stomach couldn't.
Yeah.
You left my stomach back there.
It was a scary ride at times.
It was fine. You guys were safe. Did you die? Did you die?
Maybe.
No. Did you die?
I've come back 3 times.
Oh, whatever.
All right, guys.
Y'all are here right now. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's right.
Am I?
Yes.
Are you
Hold
sure?
on.
Do you feel this? All right, guys. Next week.
Hold on.
What are we looking at? Saturday? I'm sure we are.
We'll be. Hold on. It's Friday. Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're looking at Saturday
It'll have
next
to be
week.
Saturday next week.
So you guys be ready. We'll be in here about 8:00, just like always.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
That's right. And hopefully we'll have Amy back with us. And if Mike can break free, maybe he can join us, or Elsie, either one. So until next week.
Thank
We
you
need to
all
get
so
Laura on the show.
We do need
much.
to get Laura on the show.
She's busy graduating college and
Okay, we're
working.
running out of time here, so we
Okay.
got to cut this.
Thank you all so very much. Appreciate you all.
All right, guys. For Paratalk, until next week, I'm Steven.
I'm Steve.
I'm Andrea.
And as always, stay spooky, my friends.
And that's all, folks.
You've been listening to Paratalk with the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers. If you have a question or comment about the show you've just heard, or you have an experience to share, or you need to contact us concerning an investigation, feel free to email us at etgsparatalk@gmail.com or call 865-264-0448. That's 865-264-0448. We invite you to find and like the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and visit us online at easttnghostseekers.org. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time on Paratalk.